Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your interest or Artem 1, especially English time during year 2023. We are now in the new year 2024. So, on behalf of all my team, I wish you good and happy new year 2024 and ask you continuing to follow us. May God bless you. It's a pleasure for me to continue presenting this program for you in order to help you learn English with us. First, top news. New Year 2024 wishes from the President of the Transition, Colonel Assimi Goïta. The head of state discussed the security situation in the country and several other subjects of interest to the life of the nation. Niamey, where three heads of government of the Alliance of Sahel States have just held a meeting which aims to strengthen cooperation between Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. An alliance that aims to be strong, concrete, and sovereigntist. On the occasion of the New Year, Minister Alhamdou Ak Ilian received the wishes of the staff of his department and the attached technical services. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ORTM News. The President of the Transition, in his New Year's speech, spoke of the security situation in the country, notably Operation Dukukoloko, an operation which made it possible to bring Kidal back to the Malian germ. Colonel Assimi Goïta returned to several other subjects, including the energy crisis. The synthesis of the speech with Mahamadou Kone and Angel Dambele for the translation.
So much evidence for Malians in 2023, but so much hope for them in 2024. This was the content of Transition President's speech to his people on the occasion of the New Year. In his yearly message, Transition President noticed the difficulties faced by Malians in previous year. Among these, the electricity crisis, which according to the head of state, causes inconveniences to the citizen. But for him, the authorities are committed to shortly find solutions. In addition to efforts to supply electricity, numerous reforms are undertaken in several other fields. A new mining code was adopted with the aim of generating new budgetary resources. The state is taking initiatives to support public companies. It also supports people in rural fields through subsidies. Aids to affect producers also guarantee funds to private sector. We do not forget funds in the field of health and education, buildings, material, and training courses. In 2023, the Social Stability Agreement was signed for peace establishments, but also the holding of Youth General Meeting in which was suggested solutions to face the current challenges. Regarding the fight against corruption, Transition President emphasized that justice will do its job. But what will have called all Malian attentions are the success achieved by the armies in occupying our whole land. This fact was a super news at international level. Transition President has expressed his pride and praised the commitment and professionalism of the Malian armies while paying tribute to the populations who have suffered for a long time.
We go to Niamey, where the Prime Ministers of Mali, Burkina, and Niger held a meeting on the occasion of a working and friendship visit which aims to strengthen cooperation between our countries, particularly within the Alliance of Sahel States, an alliance that aims to be strong, concrete, and sovereigntist. Commentary by Alfsen Touré and Angel Dambele.
We said that with Niger above friendship, our countries are the same. It is in Niger that the largest community of Malians lives outside the Republic of Mali and before the Ivory Coast. So for all Malians, Niger is our second homeland Burkina Faso, the same thing. We are facing the same challenges. That's why we said if one wants to shoot Niger in order to bring it down, but then there will be bullets for the others, which we won't miss. By the way, our leaders, in accordance with their historic mission, tell everyone who will listen that we are people of warriors and that no one is mistaken. Whoever wants to attack Niger will find us on his way, and the leader of a country who takes responsibility for attacking Niger will not regret it. We don't fold our arms as others did, but we realize achievements, and this is how Sahel States Alliance was acquired.
At the Ministry of Communication, Digital Economy and Modernization of Administration, tradition has been respected. On the occasion of a new year, Minister Alhamdou Ak Ilian received the best wishes from the staff of his department and the attached technical services. The point with Abdul Karim Kaba and Angel Dambele.
The Communication Department yearly did wishes on the occasion of the New Year. In his speech, the General Secretary of the Ministry of Communication, the Digital Economy and Modernization of Administration welcomed the progress made in the field of communication and digital technology. Regardless the multiple challenges, efforts must be done in order to achieve the goals. To do this, the head of the department relies on the staff before motivating joint central services and all staff to show greater self-sacrifice and commitment. The Minister of Communication, Digital Economy and Modernization of Administration, Alhamdou Agilian, congratulated the commitment of its employees. The minister reminded that Malikura wished by Malians can be achieved with inducements, respect for decision makers, and self-sacrifice.
Bye-bye 2023. This is the traditional end-of-year show that ORTM has been organizing for years. Indeed, the city of Bamako and surrounding areas vibrated last night to the rhythm of New Year's Eve. Celebration held this year live from Febac, from the Kabbalah Kurwa Exhibition Center, highlight with Ibrahim Kaukonate and Ramata Ali Gisse.
Our theme's New Year's Eve 2023, in partnership with the Chamber of Commerce, was a real success. The festivities attract a large crowd and the atmosphere was electric. Guests were welcomed to a beautifully decorated venue with twinkling lights and a festive atmosphere. Live music enlivened the dance floor throughout the night, with talented artists who knew how to set the mood and get the guests dancing. Games and activities were also organized to entertain the participants. This partnership between our team and the Chamber of Commerce made it possible to highlight local talent and create networking opportunities for the professionals present. It was a perfect evening to celebrate the new year while supporting the economic development of the region. The guests expressed their satisfaction and praised the impeccable organization of the event. New Year's Eve 2023 will be remembered as a memorable evening full of joy, laughter, and encounters. We can't wait to see what our team and the Chamber of Commerce have in store for future events.
That's put at its end Mali News. Bear stay with us for the guests of the week. Today I'm going to debate migration issue with a young Malian entrepreneur. Before all question, could you introduce yourself to our viewer and share with us your opinion about the phenomenon?
Thank you, Mr. Jara. Thank you to ORTM, and thank you to all the people around the world who are watching us this moment. My name is Boubacar Keita, and I am the operation manager of SGSIM Corporation, which is a company operating in the mining and industry in Mali.
Okay. Okay. What about migration, according to you?
Migration is a fact of people leaving the country to go in another country for looking for better life.
Yeah.
So it's a phenomenon that is really a problem actually, because it's due to poverty, harsh condition of the living people who would like to aspire for better life and trying to go elsewhere to look for better chance of living.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are a young Malian and you prefer to stay in Mali and create your own company. What do you do exactly to overcome migration issue in Mali?
You know, our country is not a poor country. Mali is a very rich country in terms of natural resources, but it's the exploitation and the way of the sharing which is making the problem that people are going elsewhere to look for better chance.
Yeah.
I think if everything is put in place, we can have everything we go and find elsewhere here.
Yeah.
Because we have gold, we have lithium, we
Yes.
have many natural resources here if they are well exploited.
Yeah.
So we can have what we want here.
Okay.
So our company is a Malian 100% owned company, so which has been created in 2019 and operating in the mining industry and giving chance to all the Malian to be able to aspire for better life here.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Your activity, what are you doing exactly in your company?
Our company is mainly suppliers to mine. We supply some of the components that are needed in everyday mines operations. We are an official distributor and a representative of some of the well-known brand in the mining industry. So we represent and we distribute WEG, W-E-G, which is a Brazilian well-known brand in terms of electric motors, gearboxes, and transformers, and many other electrical components used in everyday mining operation.
Okay.
We also represent and distribute Kroon, which is operating in instrumentation and everything related to flow, pressure, level, measurement. So we are also supplying very good product of those brands to them.
Okay.
We also distribute and represent Afromix, which is very well known by mining operator and distributing and producing a product like gearbox and mixers.
Yeah.
We do also Lor brand, so which is conveyor system.
Okay.
So we sell conveyor system, whether it's a pulley, idler, and rollers.
Okay.
So we have all those products which we sell to mine to for the everyday operations.
That's good. So being aware that you work in the mining field, it is compulsory to speak English. So how do you contribute to the English language learning in your company?
You know, English is very important in the operations in mine. Even though we value our national language, English remains the language of communication, of general communication for everybody around the world.
Yeah.
You know, our mining industry is mainly dominated by South African, Australians, so who are all English-speaking country people.
Yeah.
So to be able to communicate fairly with everybody, so English become very important.
Okay.
And we give chance to people to learn English in our company, and also we have a lot of training programs so that young people who come to the company can really be able to express and work in English.
That's good. Yeah. So thank you to our authorities of a transition who are met the need to facilitate the return of our migrants expelling from some countries. What do you say?
So our authority and Malian investor must focus on our local resources, local content especially. So if those who are going abroad for migration to other countries can really see and realize that opportunities are here, so it will not really be necessary to go out to look for anything if we can really have it here. So we encourage our authorities to put focus really on industry development, and also the local content, so that local people really can do good and help our citizens who are also going elsewhere to look for better chance in life.
Okay, so we are at the end of this debate. What are your last words?
Okay, my last word is thanking. I thank you, I thank everybody, and I come back to our authorities again. I thank our authorities for recovering the full territory of Mali. Kidal is now back to Mali, and this is a very, very good thing. So we thank them, and we thank everybody.
Thank you very much for coming.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of this program, but we let you follow the lesson presented by our teacher, Awa DIARRA. Follow the lesson.
Okay, fine, thanks. This morning we have a lesson about the simple past tense. Okay, I'm going to give you the definition about the lesson. The definition is the simple past tense is used to describe an action in the past. Okay, that is the definition. When you did an action in the past, you know how to use the interrogative form. Okay, about interrogative form, we use a did. You know, we use a did to make interrogative form. Okay, you see on the blackboards, we use a did to make interrogative in the simple past. Okay, if you want to make a sentence in the simple past, it is an obligation to use did. Okay, did is the auxiliary. After did, you is the subject, and learn is the verb. Okay, did you learn? That is, you know, the form, interrogative form. Okay, did you learn your lessons last night? Okay, this sentence is in the simple past. Okay, and did is the auxiliary, you is the subject, and learn is the verb. Okay, if you want to make, you want to make an interrogative sentence, it is important to use the did and the you, the subject and the verb. Did you see teacher yesterday? Donc simple past, ça correspond à l'imparfait, ça correspond aussi au passé simple. Ok, bon donc maintenant, quand vous voulez maintenant faire une phrase interrogative au simple past, bon donc il est très important pour vous d'utiliser did. Bon, donc, pour faire une phrase interrogative au passé, nous utilisons did. Did est suivi du sujet et encore plus le verbe. Bon, donc, did plus le sujet plus le verbe est la forme interrogative. Did she take the picture? Okay, that is interrogative form. Okay, after that, did you go to school last week? Est-ce qu'il est allé à l'école la semaine dernière? Bon, donc maintenant vous avez vu did plus le sujet plus le verbe plus l'infinitif du verbe. Par exemple ici, vous n'écrivez pas le prétérit, vous écrivez seulement l'infinitif du verbe. Vous avez vu did après did, le sujet et encore l'infinitif du verbe et non le prétérit. Ok, did he go to school last week? Bon, donc après ça, after that, I'm going to talk about, you know, negative form. About negative form, we use didn't. Okay, didn't plus the verb is the negative form. I didn't watch TV last night. Je n'ai pas regardé la télé la nuit dernière. Bon, donc maintenant, pour exprimer la forme négative, nous utilisons didn't plus l'infinitif du verbe. Par exemple, watch, c'est le verbe regarder. I didn't watch TV last night. Je n'ai pas regardé la télé la nuit dernière. Bon, donc après ça, after that, she didn't eat yesterday. Elle n'a pas mangé hier, ok? Bon, donc après ça, he didn't go on holiday last year. Bon, donc il n'est pas allé en vacances l'année dernière. Il n'est pas allé en vacances l'année dernière. Okay, I'm talking about, negative form, and it is necessary for you how to use negative form in the simple past. And for that, I'm going to tell you, if you use negative form in the simple past, you use didn't, after didn't, the verb, infinitive verb, okay? I didn't watch, she didn't eat, he didn't go, okay? After that, we have some expression. We use this expression, to make the sentence in the simple past. Okay, last night, yesterday, last week, last month, last year, etc. But in this case, it is important for you to know how to make the sentence in the simple past. So about the definition, we say when an action, an action is finished, okay, at this time you use simple past. Okay, last night I saw you. Okay, last night is an expression about simple past, and I make the sentence. When I make the sentence, I use last night. Okay, last night describes the past. Okay, last night I saw you. Ça dit que ici nous utilisons des expressions pour former la phrase au simple past, okay, au passé. Pour former la phrase au passé, donc nous utilisons des expressions. Par exemple, nous avons dit que quand l'action est terminée, en ce moment, on utilise le passé en anglais. Bon, donc la nuit dernière, donc vous avez fait une action la nuit dernière, cette action est terminée. En ce moment, vous utilisez le passé en anglais. I want to thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
My name is Koji Sibi. I'm head of sports service at national television. So I wish everybody looking at me Happy New Year. As sports is my domain, so you know that our Eagles are participating to Africa Cup of Nations in some days in Côte d'Ivoire. So really, my best wish is that they do a very good competition. Of course, there are many teams, and every single team is aiming at the trophy. But I think that if our Eagles, if we help them, if we support them, they can do something. Even if it's difficult to ensure that they will have the Africa Cup of Nations. Let's just tell they do a very good competition, and doing a very good competition can mean having the trophy of Africa Cup of Nations. 2023 was a bit difficult in terms of war, some difficulties even financially. So what I'm wishing is less war, more peace, and much money, because our everyday life cannot go without money. So I wish everybody to have some income that will allow him or her to support his or her family, because both women and men, we support families. So this is some wishes I can make for 2024.
Happy New Year to all. Congratulations to the team of transition for the big work we are doing for our country. We wish that in this new year, everything will go ahead. Thank you all.
I'm Boubacar Keita, Operations Manager of SGISM Corporation, operating in the mine and industries in Mali. So I wish a Happy New Year to all the Malian, to all the community of Mali in the whole world. And I also wish Happy New Year to every human being on the earth. So 2023 was a very tough year with many crises around the globe. So we hope that 2024 will be a better year of peace and prosperity for the whole world. Thank you very much.
And that's all for today. We'll be together next Saturday and Sunday, same time, same channel, ORTM1. May God bless Mali. Goodbye.